When I was little, my parents and my 50 cousins referred to me as terremoto, which in Spanish means earthquake, because of the unavoidable energy I brought into any room. And anytime I went somewhere, things were different when I left. And that's really where my story starts, with my parents, who are two Argentinian musicians who immigrated to the United States 28 years ago, and then had my sister and my two younger brothers. And they tried tirelessly to make sure each of us learned an instrument, but unfortunately they failed. So I never learned an instrument, but lucky for me, I did find my own way into the arts. First with dance, then with theater, so on and so forth. Eventually I found myself in college falling absolutely in love with photography, which really made sense because my friends all refer to me as the person who asks many invasive questions, and for me, photography was just another way to get to know people on an intimate level and tell their stories and make it easy for them to show their own stories. And above all, I do consider myself a storyteller, so much so that I made my own major here at Santa Clara called intersectional storytelling, which is where identity studies and art meet. And that for me all comes back to my experience, because I would go to bed every night listening to Bach being played by my parents, and I would go to these concerts and listen to beautiful music being played by my parents and by their colleagues. And simultaneously, I have all these childhood memories of walking into stores and seeing how the clerks would suddenly shift their behavior and treat my parents differently once they heard their accents. So yes, my parents introduced me to arts, and I'm so lucky for that. They also gave me an eye into all of the social issues that I hope to be a part of changing. And my hope is that being part of this fellowship will help me understand how social entrepreneurship can be a way for me to link my creative side and my artistic passions with the changes I hope to see fixed in the world during my lifetime.